Alright guys, you ready? I just started streaming.
Not particularly.
Oh yeah!
Go for it.
What the hell is that? Someone sending a fax?
Clearly,
Sure, we're not supposed to be talking.
Clearly Colin has never seen the intro to the show before. And totally
Even I knew that.
You're supposed to it's like a fax machine, bro, from this
It's
end.
Morse code, that's why. It's not supposed to be a fax. The fax doesn't sound anything
but
like that.
it still just sounds like a fax machine, though, you know what I mean? So it's a little weird.
Anyway,
Look, man, you're supposed to be paying attention. You're supposed to not talk during the intro, Colin. Colin, you're doing this forever.
Sorry.
You're breaking up the band. Kato, you're in. Colin, you're out.
God. Good luck finding a new bassist in New York, assholes.
It's okay, I got a fucking bass right here. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I am Grayson, aka Refuge from iWaveGames.com. As always, we've got Colin Flagcap in the corner, Matthew Ketchum behind or on the bottom beneath me. You don't need to flip off the camera, dude. That's not cool. And we have a special guest this week over in the little game section of the week or game of the week. They're usually video here, but now we've got Keita Asahi. You can reach him on Twitter at KTASHAI. It's Asahi, yeah. All one word.
Did you win the 5th grade spelling bee, or I mean, I just have to know really quickly.
Have you read any of my Facebook
Did you get out on dessert or desert? Which one?
Fuck you.
Anyway,
this is All Things Gaming, guys. If you haven't seen the show, we discuss everything the title suggests. All Things Gaming. We do go off on random tangents, which is kind of fun, especially last week when we talked about Matt's wardrobe.
That's true. I did show off my pajama pants last week. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty fun moment.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay, Kato, there's something you gotta understand, bro. The pajama pants that you saw in Anaheim is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, I have many more festive pajama pants for every season.
I saw you in pajama pants every day I was with you, and
yeah,
it's something I didn't even realize.
3 days out of like my whole life, so that tells you how many days how often he wears pajamas.
Yeah, seriously.
He literally.
He's gonna wear them at a public convention in LA. He's wearing them per day.
He doesn't care.
If I get married, I will be wearing pajama pants.
And hey, that should be your thing for like for your wedding. Like have all of you and all of your groomsmen just wear pajama pants. Like tux.
That would be
tux on the outside.
Like Rastafarian pajama pants too. Like it's gotta be ridiculous. It's gotta have tie-dye colors and everything.
It's gotta have that. Dude, gotta have that one little thing on there. Like you have to have the tie-dye or whatever.
Kato's gonna be catering it, so we'll be good.
Oh, I'm making fresh.
In his pajama pants.
You know, Kato always talks about, oh, I'm gonna make you fresh sushi next time I see you. And fucking never happened. Never fucking happened.
You have to go to his restaurant first.
Fucking fake, bro. He's fake. He's two-faced.
Well, no, he's got
shady as hell, dude.
He's got so much.
He's a shady Halo kid, dude. He's shady.
Why don't you go team with Hysteria, bro? You're shady.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Don't we have topics or something?
Yeah, we're supposed to talk about this.
Anyway, guys, topic-based format. We do this every week. And we're going to start off this week with topic number uno, which is Borderlands, a prequel.
The prequel.
Ooh. Is this going to be like Star Wars? They're just bumping it back? And
yeah, so actually it takes place between the first and the second games. And it focuses on how Handsome Jack, the main antagonist in Borderlands 2, became a bad guy, because apparently what the developers were saying is he started off trying to be a good person and doing the right thing, and then he slowly got corrupted.
Don't we all?
So you're gonna kind of be seeing him in more of like his younger, naive stage, and Claptrap is a playable character. That's what I'm super excited about. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much all that they've released. There's jetpacks now, and and it takes place on the moon of Pandora as well as Pandora.
On the moon?
See, that excites me because that's one of those rare games that, like, in the last, you guys know how I don't really play single player anymore.
Right.
That's one of the ones that kind of snuck through where I like the story enough to the point I still have it actually.
It's so
which is
funny, dude.
Crazy.
Such a funny game.
And the cell shading kind of thing is usually what turns me off from games like that. But it was like $10. I was like, fuck it, I'll just go for it. Totally worth it. Yeah, what a great buy. So now there's a prequel. I have to get it. And I haven't even played the first one, so I got to do that first.
For me, Borderlands. Hey, we should do a game night, or like a let's play. We should all do that. That should be it. No, it doesn't matter.
No, you guys can do a let's play. I'll just kind of I'll be there.
He said as long as we're not doing campaigns on something stupid like Halo.
Actually, it would be able to be like 3-4 player. With all of it. Anyway,
yeah. So that's cool though. I'm glad that's coming out. That's something for me to actually look forward to. Do you know if it's gonna be for the Xbox One or is this 360 only?
PS3 and PC.
Damn it, dude! I want some for the one. Whatever. All right, whatever. Let's go.
Matt,
It's because and
still trying to
just
find a
really
reason to
quickly,
justify
it's-
your money.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly it.
they said it's because they the main like fan group for Borderlands is on last gen consoles, like 360 primarily. So they didn't think they would get the sales if they did it for next gen. And they teased there might be something in the works like 3 years from now, Borderlands next gen. But as of now, they're just
So great. I'll be 27 years old. Fantastic.
You can get it for your kids.
I'm gonna be 25. Or no, I'm gonna be 26, dude. Holy crap, I'm getting old.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of weird, dude.
And then,
No.
You can rent a car if you want. That's the only good thing.
anyway, guys,
Oh, God.
Borderlands prequel. They're gonna be doing this like a Halo Reach, which is jumping back and totally messing up the story, which doesn't really work out very well. And I guess that's how it's going this time around.
Antagonistic.
Antagonistic.
viewpointer, yeah.
So you're gonna play as the bad guy. That's how it's gonna work. You're gonna play as the bad
No,
guy.
you're not playing. You're not playing as him, but he's in the game still. Really big feature, and I don't think he's meant to be bad in it. My
Not yet.
guess is you'll be taking your missions from him, and he'll slowly get corrupted.
So I
They
mean,
haven't said that, but that's what I could.
It's like an Anakin, Darth Vader kind of bullshit.
exactly,
okay.
exactly.
Gotcha.
So I mean, the best thing
Cool.
for me, it's kind of like William Shakespeare used to say, "There's nothing good or evil, but thinking makes it so." Yeah, little literary thing there for you, Colin. You should pick that one up. All right, so moving on to topic number 2, Wolfenstein. Only
Grayson's
for-
a nerd.
I am. And that's actually my favorite quote. What are you
Oh,
doing?
my
I'm doing a
Lanta.
gaming podcast. What part of that did you not get?
We don't need to bring shit.
Whatever, bro.
Anyway.
Whatever. Too cool for this.
Anyway, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Wolfenstein, just to make Matt mad. It's Wolfenstein.
Mad.
Anyway, is only coming on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. What do you guys think about this? I mean, I'm excited for it because I just spent a lot of money purchasing this little bad boy right here. So
Yeah, something for me to buy. Yay! Something
It's
for
not
something for me to play. Awesome.
It's not only
Yay.
coming out for those. The Doom beta is only on those.
okay, so it's still.
Ah, well.
So you can still get it on 360, PS3, but if you want access to Doom, which I really, really do, and I'm sure a lot of people do as well, you have to get it on next gen.
By the way,
Fair enough.
PC. Doom.
PC is included. Yeah, you can do PC.
PC.
So
That's nice. I agree with that. I mean, I think that's gonna be the only reason I'm really gonna purchase this game is for the Doom beta.
yeah,
I'm
I agree.
sorry.
I agree. Yeah, that's same here.
Like
And because it's something to buy on the one. So you
it's
know.
Oh, yeah.
nothing.
So-
It's,
Yeah,
it's
might as
nothing
well.
against.
The beta is included in this game, huh, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Well, it's just like
I like how they do that sometimes, though.
it
I know
was-
it's cool.
for me.
Especially when like a game like Wolfenstein.
Yeah, it was
Right,
just like
it's cool. Yeah.
What was the game that had the Halo 3 beta on it?
Oh,
Oh, Crackdown!
is it
Crackdown!
Crackdown? Yeah,
Crackdown was the shit, dude. I don't care what anybody says. That game was awesome.
It was pretty good.
I played that game more than I even looked at. I forgot the Halo 3 beta was on Crackdown, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Crackdown was such a sleeper hit. I never played Crackdown 2, but still.
It was good. It was
Crack-
definitely good.
Anyway,
I didn't
yeah,
like
that's
it.
I had to
Wasn't
throw
a fan.
that in.
Wasn't a
because
fan.
Crackdown.
Anyway, but I did play
Well,
the Halo
you know
3
what,
beta.
Grayson? You have a little penis, so there you go.
Oh,
It's because I love it.
Moving on to topic number 3. Colin's got a little information on this one. Is GDC, the panels are all be able to watch now?
Yeah, you are able to view all of the panels from or not all, but most of the panels from GDC now online on various sources, YouTube. Some of them are on. They have their official website, which I'm blanking on the name right now. But if you
What
YouTube
is
search
GDC?
it, GDC is Game Developers Conference. It happens
Okay.
once a year. So they give awards. It's where that Ken Levine talk that I had us discuss
Yeah.
last time was.
No, I know. I'm saying for people that might not know what it is.
An
Oh,
hour-
yeah, yeah.
An hour boring video of him talking about linear gameplay.
Hey, look, there are people. I'm not hating. There are people like Colin who enjoy that, and for them, they should go watch it because they're. Whoa, dude! I just did something where like
You're like a Jedi, dude.
I can grab my Xbox
And make it
and I can
smaller.
like move.
Yeah, you can throw
I'm
it.
sorry. So yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's cool. That was I can like it's making my anyway. Go ahead.
Minority
Sorry.
Report?
Yeah.
Minority Report? Is that what that is? Like
Yeah,
we're
pretty
like-
Yeah, dude. It's like the Minority Report thing. I just like swapped Grayson and like Cater right there.
I mean,
that
but
was
for
cool.
real, who doesn't want that marble machine from Minority Report?
I
I want the computer more than I want the marble machine. I,
want
don't
the
really care who's committing
six-stick
crime. That's
thing,
for
dude.
somebody else to figure out.
I want the 6-stick thing where you stick someone and they start throwing up. I think that's pretty cool. Just like in Kick-Ass 2. Did you see Kick-Ass 2?
No,
I did not
I
see
did not.
Kick-Ass
I saw the
2.
first one.
She's got the stick
I saw
thing
the
and
first
it
one.
makes you vomit and like have massive diarrhea at the same time. Anyway, well, that's off
So
topic.
you beat somebody with a stick and they expel their bowels?
Pretty much.
That is the greatest.
Oh, what happened? There's a problem with the call. No.
Oh no, we lost Grayson.
Oh no! Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
That was weird. Okay,
Anyway.
that was the
Anyway,
transition.
before
So
we
we
go off
gotta
on a tangent
keep
forever.
we gotta keep moving here.
Yeah.
GDC
Imagine
panels
if the
are up.
military just made like rubber bullets that when you got shot, you just pooped instead. And then that was warfare.
That's how we won the war in Iraq. We have the Taliban shitting their pants all
So
day.
like you legit could snipe someone from like hundreds of yards away and they would just shit themselves.
On a serious note, they do have this. They do have this.
Ridiculous.
That'd be so awesome. What's up?
On a serious note, they do have this weapon that they mount to the front of a Black Hawk helicopter, and what it does, it sends sonic waves down into a bunker underneath the ground, and it upsets people's stomach to where they throw up. Tell me that's like, That's
kind of cool.
That's a legitimate weapon. So they're supposed to come out because after a while you're in a bunker, dude. You want to smell throw up. You got to come out and get fresh air. And it's like people outside, get on the ground. Anyway, America.
It's like a way of a loophole for like no chemical warfare. They just make you
just
sponge
make
your
you
own body instead. Yeah.
expel your bowels real quick. That's how we're gonna win the war.
Exactly.
America.
So many ulcers on that side of the fucking war, dude. So many ulcers, dude.
So moving on to topic number 4, guys. It is Elder Scrolls Online. I had to push it forward. I'm sorry. We're gonna get off talking about an hour for weapons.
All right.
Topic
that's
number
fine.
4 is Elder Scrolls Online. PlayStation
yeah.
4, PC. Is it on Xbox One?
No, it's on PlayStation already.
No,
Yeah, I know it was supposed to be for PS4.
it's gonna be for.
Uh,
Well, I know it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One.
I
I
don't
thought
think
it was.
I don't think
It's
it's
not
out yet,
released
though.
yet.
No.
I think it's only for for PC because I don't have it yet.
Mm-mm.
You can take your PS4 and you can shove it right up your ass. But like,
Controller's a good fit too. Anyway,
Dude,
Yeah,
hey,
it probably
by
is,
the way,
but- No,
this
it's not out for
controller-
consoles yet though.
This controller is actually very comfortable. Like it's not as comfortable.
In your
as
butt?
Xbox.
I bet it is, Grayson.
how does it feel compared to the 360 one?
It's actually pretty smooth. It fits very smoothly in your hand. I was very.
And
surprised
how does it feel compared to your shake weight?
Going to sleep.
Anyway, guys, Elder Scrolls Online. I'm excited about it only because it's another MMO that's out there, and I think if you flood the market with MMOs trying to beat WoW, eventually WoW will just crush itself. We've had this conversation before. I don't want to delve into it, but
Yeah, I agree.
Matt's getting tired here. But I'm looking
No,
forward
is,
to it. I like
is it good? Yes or no? That's what I'm more interested.
I don't
in.
know.
I think it's good. I don't know if it will attract everyone that played Skyrim. It's a completely different audience.
See,
you know what I mean?
I played the beta, and I liked the beta. Like I enjoyed it
Right.
quite a bit. So I don't know. Like I don't know. It seemed.
It's
interesting.
not what people expected. It's not just like, oh, just make Elder Scroll Online. It's not as simple as that.
It's
No.
It's an MMO. It's your standard MMO that's based in Tamriel. Whoever's blowing
Right.
in their mic
So
needs to
this-
stop that shit.
Like you guys said, like audience might be
Yeah.
Right, I think they're gonna have trouble drawing all the Skyrim fans in because
right.
those people that spend all those hours on solo campaign RPGs aren't necessarily gonna want that social experience. It's like it's the same thing they were talking about with Destiny, excuse me, where like, what if you don't want to be in this world filled with other people? What if you just want to do quests by yourself? You know. So
Right.
I think they're gonna have to find ways to adhere to both of those different groups.
So a little while ago,
but-
Nintendo pitched this idea for an MMO that's not an MMO. What it is you're in your own little world and you can build buildings, and it'll pop up in
It's like
other people-
Minecraft?
It'll pop up in other people's worlds, no matter what server you're
Oh,
on. But you're by
okay.
yourself unless you invite friends to come in. So you're not gonna have any type
That's
of
interesting.
yeah. I'm a little
you-
weary on that one.
Well, your friends see your progression in the game, but at the same time, you don't have
have to
they
deal
don't
with
have to be in
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
same game.
That's cool.
Anyway, Elder Scrolls
Cool.
Online, I like the idea. I don't know if it's gonna flop. I feel like it might flop. I played the beta, and it just feels like another MMO. It didn't feel like anything substantial, like it was gonna branch off and be anything big. But that's just I don't know.
Well,
That's me.
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I'm excited for other people to play it so I can hear about it.
Right.
That's
what I
pretty
wanna
much
hear.
where it's at. Yeah.
I will buy it so I can write a review on it. And anyone who's following my YouTube page, I apologize for not being able to upload anything, but the PlayStation 4 kind of sucks for that right now. So I'm waiting for the patch, and then I'll be able to upload. But I'm gonna do WildStar here pretty quick. Speaking of WildStar, that's a perfect transition.
That transition though.
Yeah. So WildStar, the beta is out right now, and I got a chance to pick it up and play it, and it is.
Yeah.
I know you guys haven't heard anything about it, but competitive play on WildStar, like PvP, is actually fun because it's not like a point.
Really.
Well, it's not like standard MMOs. You click and your character does attacks, and then you have to press your hotkeys to attack the person, like you do your moves or whatever. It's you move around, and it's an actual like target-based system. So like you can dodge.
More controller friendly.
Yeah, you can dodge and attack at the same time and not have to do anything. I think it's pretty.
Oh, see, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that my auto attack doesn't always hit.
You're not getting auto attack. There is no auto attack in the game. You have to keep.
That's what I'm saying.
Clicking.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like a game that doesn't have auto attack.
For an MMO.
Yeah, for an MMO. Yeah.
You just have to hate everything.
That's I mean. No, I'm not. I'm just like that. Talking about a balancing issue. I mean,
Yeah.
that whole dodging thing, that latency is a huge factor in that. No dedicated server is ever going to fix that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a balancing issue, that's the game is literally going to be who has the best connection. And I know a lot of people don't care about that. It's like, oh, whatever. I mean, I play for fun anyway. It's not fun when you lose all the time.
No,
I got you.
Regardless.
I've never understood how people are okay with losing all the time. Bugs the crap out of me.
Well, yeah, like, oh my god, like those people in Titanfall that'll just stay in a lobby forever. You
Yeah.
know? Like, you'll be trouncing them like 8 games in a row, and you'd be like, dude, just leave!
Yeah, it's
Like-
not even fun for me anymore because I
Yeah.
don't have to try. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
get people that rage quit really hard too, and don't even stay for the rest of the game. Like, don't even try. Kata. I'm just playing. I'm kidding.
What are you talking about, man?
We'll be halfway through a game, and Kata will just complain like, "I'm done. I don't want to play anymore," and he'll just shut down. Like, there's
Dude,
kids
do we
like
need
that.
to go over this?
Yeah.
It's like the internet connection you had, Grayson,
Yeah.
is 5 times
Go
better
over
than
it,
mine.
Kata. Go
Hey,
over it,
Grayson, think
Kata.
about it.
Let
Think
him
about
know.
it, Grayson.
I'm just
Let him know.
I'm just
5
out.
times better than mine.
Post the
You're
speed
5
test, bro.
times your
Post
5
the
times
speed
your
test.
shots you're registering more than mine. So Grayson, don't even.
Playing. I was just giving a shit, dude.
Sorry.
Anyway, guys, WildStar for me is an extremely fun game.
Damn, but Grayson said Kosuke still does just fine. Oh.
I didn't say that. When did I say that? Anyway,
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
He's
I heard it. I heard it.
I heard him
Grayson
say it.
said
Guys,
it.
WildStar-
Yeah, Colin, get back me up on this.
heard him say it.
WildStar is a fun game, guys. I suggest anybody who's into MMOs.
Kosuke has a
pick it up.
host box.
yeah, he does. I'm gonna chalk up WildStar in the same category as
Amazing.
Daisy and Minecraft in my mind right now. So let's move on a little.
Damn. He said move on. He said that transition though. Move on.
Transition.
So all I have to say about this is Titanfall got a useless patch today. Absolutely useless patch. Private lobbies, no XP. I guess they updated a couple things like you raise the score, or like whatever. They're doing a skill-based thing, which is
XP.
still
No,
in
it's
beta.
not. It's
The mini
don't
map's
even.
different,
Yeah,
the
it's
different. Yeah.
It's such a meaningless patch. I wanted us. I was the only reason I was pushing for us to talk about it is because of how meaningless it is.
Oh wow.
It is the most useless patch ever.
I would disagree, but that's fine.
Well, okay, hang on. No, I understand. I understand why you disagree because I know that you like the whole private lobbies and everything like that.
Yeah.
And you're right. That is needed in the game. The reason why I was saying that this is a useless patch is because that is something that should have been released either with the game or a long
Right.
time ago already.
Right.
Like,
It should have been out of the
day
box.
one, like a day
Right.
one patch or something.
Right. It is. So you're right. This is a necessary patch, but it's so unnecessary because nobody's fucking playing anymore.
Yeah.
I have a hard time getting people to play with me on my stream. You know.
Wow.
Like that's hard enough that I can't fill a fucking lobby of 12 people.
Me
Like-
and Kato were actually just talking about this. Like, we don't know how. We don't even have that many people on our friends list on Origins. So, like, how are we gonna get
Yeah.
6v6 matches going? You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
right?
Although
So-
it will be nice if you can put bots in there and you can get like 2v2 with a bunch of bots running around. I mean, even that.
I mean,
As I
you
said
could
it
even
sounded
do
less fun.
Yeah, exactly. You could even do 4v4 and just do smaller maps, I guess. But I don't know. We'll see.
I mean,
Which map?
any game where you're forced, any game where
Boneyard.
any game where you're forced to use a bot system, I feel like is kind of it's a
Ghosts.
cop out. Yep, Ghosts.
Mhm.
They've got
Mhm.
that training. What is it? They have the bots in that game suck, dude. Like the AI, you're always gonna be better than an
No,
AI.
those veteran bots are fucking pros. They will
They are
drop
pretty
shot
good, dude.
you. They will jump shot you. They will turn around a fucking dime and nose. If they have a throwing knife, it's over. They do not miss with their throwing
The only
knives.
game-
Sometimes
only game that
I
I've
would
had-
love to see. Sorry, go ahead.
The only game that I've had problems with bots is League of Legends. Dude,
I was just gonna say
the intermediate,
bots
are
on League
tough
are
as
better
hell,
than
dude.
people. They are better than people. I was gonna say I would love to see the coding for them because it's legit like hold forward hashtag fuck things up for those bots. That's like what they do. Like, and like out of nowhere they're putting wards down. They're group 5v1ing you. You're like, dude, I'd rather just play people. Like I don't understand what's
No,
happening.
yeah, because when I started, I remember because I was like, dude, am I just like this bad? I know I'm bad enough to like, uninstall the game after 2 games.
Yeah.
but am I just this bad to just like get wrecked by this intermediate boss?
Yeah, I know. So weird.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Anyway,
But I
guys-
guess the only thing I kind of like about the patch is like the colors. They changed
Yeah,
the
I agree.
colors on the player on the minimap and
And the
HUD,
group lobbies
and like your.
where you can join.
But I don't know. I get like you say like it should have been there.
Yeah.
Day one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
guys,
get it. It's like yeah.
changing topics.
Oh, actually, one good thing about PC though, they got rid of the cheaters. Actually, wall hack exploit. They
Yep.
changed the thing in the so they can't change the code in the game to wall hack. Use wall hacks like openly.
That's so
That's
good.
kind of good. That's kind of good for PC.
Yeah, for PC,
So-
definitely.
Outlast. Like I said, I picked up a PlayStation 4. Bought this game after I bought Killzone, which, by the way, kids in Killzone suck. I don't know if you guys play it, but they're horrible. Online, anyway.
I've heard. Yeah.
Everybody on
absolutely.
PlayStation is bad. I hate to tell you, there's no competitive market.
I'm gonna buy Battlefield, and I'm hoping for the best on Battlefield. I mean, there might be.
You're gonna
little
have a field day.
competition, But I'm
Yeah,
I'm
you won't.
good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good
won't.
in Battlefield on PC and on Xbox. So I don't think it's even be a competition from what I've seen on Killzone, which I'm hearing now isn't that good of a game. And I'm playing through the campaign, and I'm starting to see why. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, so I decided to play Outlast the other night, and this is the scariest freaking game I have ever played in my life. Partially because you can't defend yourself.
No.
I don't want a
You have
game where I
nothing.
can't defend myself and I've got a video camera. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like-
If you have to, like, you're looking through
Doesn't sound
night,
entertaining.
a night vision camera for half of the game, like, I don't want to look
Sounds
through-
like Slender. But
Exactly,
like
dude,
exactly. It's pretty much
yeah,
same.
it is
same
pretty much,
topic.
except in an insane asylum.
But the whole
yeah,
that sounds fantastic.
the game,
Oh my
the
God.
game.
it's really scary.
I'm literally frustrated with the game only because it scares the shit out of me. And hell yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it. And I'm super stoked for the what is it? The expansion pack they're coming out with, Whistleblower, which is actually the topic we're talking
Whistleblower.
about right now. And
Mhm.
I'm stoked on it. The game is fun to play, but it's so frustrating because it's so scary and you get so pissed off because
Yeah.
you just want to punch someone. It's like, no, you have to hide under a bed. It's like, I'm not 4 years old, dude. Give me a baseball bat. I'll defend myself. I'll smash your face in with the camera, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to run away. I
I
don't
know.
The-
A lot of YouTube Let's Players that were doing that game took an exceedingly long amount of time to finish it because they would like play 2 episodes and get scared shitless,
that's
and then they would go
Really?
play something else and they would come back.
I played an hour of the game, and literally
Yeah.
only got maybe like 2% into the game because I was
Exactly.
scared.
Like it takes you like 5 minutes to walk through a room because you're like have this night camera. You're like,
if you guys want,
Yeah.
if you guys want to go back and look at my stream, literally I played for an hour, but it was so hard because like I was playing it and
I'm
like
watching a
it
little
was
bit of
so
gameplay
hard.
right now.
my
Yeah.
no
It's like,
my
dude, fuck
your
this.
battery
Yeah.
your battery on your camera runs out and it's just like you're stuck in the dark and you're like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna play this anymore. It's not worth it.
yeah.
Anyway, guys,
Yeah, if you didn't play Doom 3, you're not gonna play Outlast.
Yeah. Moving on
Yeah.
to the main topic for tonight and the last topic. The Last of Us is getting an HD reboot. Now, we've seen games like this get this with a Halo Anniversary, a Fable Anniversary, which I felt like Fable Anniversary kind of flopped. I saw the sales numbers for it, and it's like, why would I buy a game that I've already played and beat, and it's not as good as Halo?
Yep.
But The Last of Us won over 200 Game of the Year awards, and I just feel like
Including Game of the Year from GDC, which is a huge deal.
I feel like this is a good move on Sony's part and Naughty Dog's part to update it, give it an HD reboot, and put it on their PlayStation 4. Now, I haven't seen the price point on it, so I don't know if they're selling it for the exact same price, but you never know. What do you guys think? What do you think on this?
Right.
Do you think it's gonna be? Do you think it's a good move on their part to update it and give it like a full HD reboot for, or not reboot, but like cover for it?
Upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Might as
because
well. I mean, what do they have to
the hype
lose?
is still there.
The hype is still
Yeah.
there, definitely.
Right.
Believe
Yeah.
The
it.
game is very recent. It's not like it's coming out like 10 years later where they're like, oh, people kind of forgot about it.
Mhm.
Can just remember it as like a good game. But,
Mhm.
you know, the hype is still there, so I think that's a cool move.
I also think you got a lot of people who owned 360s buying PS4s, and now they can also play it, where previously they weren't able to do that.
Yeah.
So it kind of caters to the people that switch consoles. So
I'm excited only because the game is actually very good, and
Yeah.
I keep going back to me buying PlayStation 4, but there's not really anything out right now for either system, and I feel like this is kind of a
There is nothing out
Matt.
for
You get
this
Infamous?
system.
I've got good news for you, Matt. Very good news, actually. So
What, in like what 3 weeks I get to play Watch Dogs? Yay!
no, Microsoft has announced that later on in the next couple months they
Oh,
are
yeah.
going to be releasing an app for your Xbox One that's an emulator
about
to be
this.
able to play your Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One.
Yes, I can play all 3 of them. Yes. Awesome! Yes! All 3 games! Fantastic! Somebody bring out the church bells!
Ding ding.
I sold all those games so I can get the Xbox One games! All 2 of them!
But
Well, for some other people, it's a bigger deal, man. All right, so you
Like,
should
for-
stop being so.
Other people can
insensitive.
suck my dick.
for
Well,
my older
well,
for
they
my
might.
older for my older brother who bought an Xbox One,
They
he-
probably would. I mean, if they saw you at a club, they probably would.
They probably. I mean, you're a pretty
You seen
approachable guy.
yourself
So,
in the mirror?
my older brother bought an Xbox One. He was kind of pissed off he couldn't play any 360 games on it because he's like, oh yeah, we can switch out games, right? I'm like, no.
No.
yeah, it is weird that it wasn't
now-
backwards
but
compatible. I don't really
now-
understand.
Now I'm gonna be able to give him games that I've done, like I've beaten, like Actually, I traded in Grand Theft Auto.
I traded in like 6 months ago.
Better say it. What's the problem?
I don't know. But
It's,
do you
think
think
about it though. Like
do you think making
a lot of
games
things are getting shittier and shittier, dude.
They
Nothing
are.
Is like nothing is good on the open, like first box open or day one. You know what I mean? Like look
No.
at all the old stuff. You can't patch N64. It has
Yeah.
to be
PlayStation
perfect on
2.
release.
Mhm.
It has to be perfect on release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nowadays everything is patchable, so they just release everything really shitty.
They're
it's,
starting
like,
to release
really,
things as
really
betas
frustrating.
and alphas, and then they just patch it way down the road.
And you know what the funny thing is? The mentality is, oh well, this isn't ready yet. It's gonna take 6 months. Let's just do it late. We'll do it a patch later. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Push the game
That's
back.
their
We'll get the
mindset. It's
money
like,
anyways. We'll get the money
yeah,
anyways.
it's like
We'll
let's
sell it.
focus on this, and then you know what? The exploit. We'll fix patches, man. Patches will fix that.
Right.
push the game back another 6 months. Give yourself time to complete the game. I've been so frustrated with this, especially like there have been so many games lately that are like, oh yeah, wait 3 months and we're gonna patch it. We're gonna do a major patch,
Screw
a title
this
patch.
game.
It's like, wait 6 months.
No way.
Are you looking at Outlast?
Finish,
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
finish the game. Give it to us completed, and we'll be happy for it. We'll be better for it. Like I don't mind if you're gonna push it back. Like I really don't mind. Just make sure the game's done by the time it launches. Like give us basic things. If you're gonna give us multiplayer, make sure everything's patched up. Make sure everything works smoothly. I don't want to be able to fall through the map and be able to shoot people from underneath the map, but not be able to get shot. Like I saw Matt's video when he put it on YouTube, and this kid
Don't
is
even.
running around
Don't
the map.
even.
That was on Ghosts, right? I
Yeah.
had that
That's
happening
on Ghosts.
Yeah.
Like
And then an hour later, the grenade. Did you see the grenade?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, oh, what killed me? One. I did it again. Anyway, 1 concussion grenade.
But guys,
1.
I feel like developers are so focused on getting the game out and getting their money for it instead of giving us a quality product that we need, that we want, and we deserve. But that's just
Right.
me. I mean, I don't know. It
No,
frustrates
you're
me,
right.
but-
No, you're absolutely right. That's
Yep.
one of the few things we completely agree on.
Like,
Mhm.
I really don't mind waiting a little while longer to get a game, especially if I'm psyched for it. Just make sure it's done. Like, I don't want to get a game like Halo 4 had so much potential, but it wasn't finished when they released
But a
it.
game should not be released with potential.
Yeah,
Right.
Game should
potential.
be released
It should
as
be-
is.
Yeah, it should be released completed and 100% and ready to go right out of the box. But there hasn't been a game like that in recent memory that's been 100% completed out of the box. What do you
Alright.
think?
And unfortunately, like to go on a little bit of a slight tangent from that kind of makes me think about how I got in a heated argument with a friend. The guy who got me my Machinima partnership,
Yeah.
I got in a big argument with him about competitive Titanfall. And he's a casual gamer who doesn't understand why competitive games need to be updated, patched, rules need to be fixed, certain things need to be taken out and put in. In games like Halo 2, you could get away with it because the game was released ready to go. It was a game that didn't need to be fixed. It
But
didn't
they-
have a lot
they-
of custom game options as well.
They patched
Don't
it
get me
anyway.
wrong. Right, it was patched, but the point is, you could leave all that stuff in Halo because the game still played well regardless. Other games need to be patched and need to be fixed because either they're not beta tested or they're not tested to the point where they actually have their limits pushed. To where we can see, okay, how much can we really exploit this invisibility glitch, you know?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much can we really exploit this kind of stuff here? It's just like, oh, it works, okay, let's just throw it in there. They didn't do that back in the day. And people don't understand that because these games are released, like, with features that are gonna be exploited and gonna be abused, that's why competitive games need to be toyed with, and why games like Halo failed, because we had to fix so much. We had to fix everything, and that's not our job.
Even
By
Halo.
the time-
So
by the time
that's just
Foreshock
like
came
it
out,
goes.
the
It
game
goes
was
hand
dead.
in hand. You know, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
See, Halo 3 Halo 3 had some serious issues that they did fix with the title update. But the game was still borderline to where it was okay out of the box. And you could play it right out of the box. Not like Halo Reach, completely broken right out of the box. And they had to title update it, give you the no sprint, the no bloom. They had to fix everything else. And Halo 4, I know we keep saying Halo, but those are the only examples we can think of at the moment. Like Call of Duty Ghosts had so many issues right out of the box. Battlefield 4, oh my god. Battlefield 4 was the worst multiplayer experience on the planet right out of the box. When the game
the network coding in Battlefield is still horrible. I will die from people with 0% health.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna live up to that fucking shit.
Well,
but my thing is I realize they have to stick to a due date or like a date where they're like, oh hey, we have to release the game by this time, but I don't feel like if you're not going to be able to have the game completed by that date, push it back. As a fan, as any of these fans, Colin's asleep over here.
I'm not asleep, I'm looking at my hand.
Anyway,
I have a fucking mosquito bite on my wrist. Anyway.
As a fan of any gaming franchise and gaming in general, I feel like pushing it back and giving us a quality game it's not too much to ask for.
No. But a lot of the times it's not up to these developers, you know what I mean? It's up to the publishing companies, and ultimately they're businesses. So if they feel that it's better to release a game 3 months before another main competitive game comes out, just so they can have an edge on the market, they're going to do it even if the game's not complete. And the only way that that's going to change is if people stop buying the games. And since that's not going to happen, I mean, it's just, there's not really any solution that I can see in sight, especially now that you can get everything online and they can patch it like via whatever downloadable updates,
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Another thing is
but also
don't charge me.
I think a competitive wise though, like a lot of like PC games are. Why are they so much more successful? Not even in just like real RTS, MOBAs, but FPS too, because like the config, the player could tweak with the config, go in the file and tweak with the files, and make it the game better for their just competitive game type.
Right.
Like Counter-Strike. Call of Duty 4 was the last best competitive Call of Duty on the PC, and they had the Pro Mod game type where the players tweaked it with the config and edited everything with the mod to make it into a competitive game. So that's like, I don't know, that's another thing that it's kind of hard in console.
I still don't feel like Call of Duty is a competitive game for me. Like it's.
If you saw Pro Mod, you'll change your mind.
Yeah.
That's the last competitive Call of Duty. I thought it was like legitimate for me as far as like the most fun, skill, and everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we could talk about this all day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like we have to end the show at some point. So.
Do we have anything else? Questions or anything like that? We have a question for the day or anything?
Well, I was trying to think of one. I mean, I haven't really thought about it.
I like last week's question that we asked when the show was off air.
No,
that was a pretty good one.
Not gonna do that one.
Why can't we do that one? What is so wrong with that question?
I just don't feel like it's appropriate, especially for the younger audience.
Oh my. Okay, so on my. Never mind. as I take my e-cig. Smoke. It's good for you.
If any of you guys, okay, so here's how it is. What's your favorite Pokemon character or Pokemon? Like, if you had to choose one Pokemon, what would it be? Ketchum. What's your question, Ketchum?
Why do I have to go first?
Matt,
Original 150.
What is your question, Matt? What do you want to ask? Go ahead now.
No. It's okay, Grayson. We'll go with the sensitivity training, and I'll go ahead and say that my favorite Pokemon is always gonna be Team Blastoise, bitch. All day,
you
by myself,
full time?
one man.
Have to be
I called him the Testudo.
The Testudo.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of the second generation Pokemon. That's why.
Mine's a first gen for sure.
I'm all about first gen legendary birds, dude. All about that Articuno swag.
Oh my god.
Articuno
That's actually a very interesting choice. I don't know anybody that's ever picked Articuno before.
Yeah, it's fucking.
If you don't know anything about me, you know.
And his dungeon was really hard when you were a kid. I remember like getting stuck on that quite a bit.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. I like Zapdos though.
Zapdos was also sick.
Mine is really like kind of underrated, and no one probably ever says one. But this is the first one I got to level 99. It was a Doug Trio.
Oh, Doug Trio's super good, dude.
I got to a level 99 Dugtrio. Like this is my first Halo game, red version.
Halo.
First Halo game, red
Halo
version.
red version. Nice.
Halo red
Red-
version,
not
bro. You
Halo,
got
this is
Master
his first
Chief level
Pokemon
99.
No, but I
Candy
agree.
glitch.
Will carry the whole team.
The XR glitch in battle.
So wait, were you guys the kind of people that used one and just plowed him through everything all the way up to 90, like to the top, or?
I
was
kind
the
of had like
first one.
3 Pokemon that I would use regularly.
I had 3.
That's-
I had
I did-
one main
I had
and
3
then
also.
2. I had one main and then 2 backups that were about like I had 199 and then 2 backups that were like 89s. Like
Yeah.
nothing too. I don't know. My 3 ones
I
were
did have a level 99 Zapdos.
my 2 backups.
Charizard, of course. Jordan would pick Charizard, and Sean he picks Garchomp. I don't know who Garchomp is, but
That
also
might be one of the
Pikachu.
might be a newer Pokemon.
So my
Not-
yeah.
my 2 backups were Arcanine, and then I had a Ninetales, and then my favorite Pokemon of all time and my main was a level 99 Umbreon because I kicked everybody's ass with it. Didn't matter who you were, Umbreon was the best Pokemon on the planet. It was so hard to train it and get it. It just
Umbreon. I don't know that one.
I don't even know who
it's-
Umbreon is.
it's
Yeah, what is
Eevee's.
that?
It's one of
it's
Eevee's
just the
transformations.
dark one.
It's the dark one with the yellow rings around it.
Right.
It was so badass.
Yeah.
No, it's super random. And
And the opposite
I'm glad
one
that
was
nobody.
the,
I mean, I know one
Pokemon,
person in
right?
the chat picked Charizard, but I'm glad nobody picked Charizard.
Charizard
Yeah,
is
that's
OP.
right.
dude.
Everybody where I'm from always picks Charizard, and I'd be like, mine's better.
It's cool.
It's the water type.
But you just can't hate on Charizard. You know what I mean? Like,
I
you'll
can
never-
totally hate on Charizard
Especially
all
because
day.
Blastoise would beat Charizard's ass any day of the week.
Right.
You got a little fire on your
All
chest. Yes,
day
you do.
or a day.
It's a
Team
triangle, though.
Blastoise.
You got freaking cannons coming out of the back of your. What's more badass than having cannons come out of your shells? Like, come on, bro. It's like
That's
a team.
true.
Even the
it's like
Ultimate Blastoise look better than the Ultimate Charizard, or Mega Blastoise look better than Mega Charizard in my opinion. In the Black,
How
no,
about
X and
Venusaur,
Y.
man? How about the
Oh, you
Venusaur
guys
play?
excited?
How about that penis?
Did you guys ever pick the Venusaur?
I did.
Nobody picked Bulbasaur.
I did actually pick him.
ever. Like I did.
Yeah, wait,
I
on your
tried it
on what, like
once,
your
and
third
then,
playthrough though, right,
Yeah,
Colin?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
On my
see
first playthrough, I picked. I'm pretty sure I picked Charmander.
I picked.
Yeah, see,
no,
I'm
I picked
talking about
Bulbasaur.
first-
Charmander as well.
I
first
picked
playthrough.
Bulbasaur. That was my first Pokemon I picked. But as soon as I got a chance to,
Did you play the fucking Pokemon Green version, the old Japanese exclusive or
I
something?
got that,
had
bro.
blue. I had
got
blue
that.
version.
I'm
Kaden,
sure
you
they-
would have that.
Dude, I had Pokemon before it was released in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, red version. Like, my fucking uncle brought it from Japan. He said, "Hey, yeah, this is pretty big in Japan. Try it out." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Hopefully
Best thing ever. Yeah.
Anyway,
This
guys.
is the best thing ever.
Oh, it's a space sim. Star Citizen. Someone's asking me about Star Citizen in the chat. You guys know what that is? It's like,
I've heard of it. I don't know. I don't have any news on it though. Was there something said recently?
yeah, I don't. Let's see. Seanster 909. I mean,
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I've never heard
It's a
of that.
MOBA style game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll look into it. We'll get you more information on it. I mean, I
Yeah,
haven't
we can
heard
get
anything
you some
about it
more
right now.
for next week or something.
Anyway, guys,
Yeah, about it.
that's gonna be the end of it. I'm gonna cut it off right here. We've been on for 40 minutes, and this is not going anywhere. We can sit here and talk for a long time, but next week, guys, we have a special guest and some giveaways we're gonna be giving out. I'll announce the guest later on this week, but we're getting closer to the Thursday. Anyway, bottom right hand corner is Keita Asahi, at KT Asahi. You got Colin
You'll
Flat
get
Cap
this
in the top
eventually, I
right.
believe in you.
Yeah, and Matt
Yep.
Ketchum in the bottom left-hand corner. And as always, guys, I am Grayson, a.k.a. Refuge from iWebGames.com. And this has been All Things Gaming. Tune in next week.